Well, good morning to judges and friends. This morning I would like to retell a story titled The Rich Man's Wife. The story goes like this. So there was a big man who is a really workaholic person that he will earn a lot of money and he will save for all of his life. When it comes to money, he loves money so much that he just forget everything, even his wife. So one day he realized that he was sick and is going to die soon. So he called out his wife and he told her, well, yes, I'm going to die soon. And if I die, you should just put all the money, pack it in one, and put it in a coffin. Can you promise me? And she said, okay, I promise you, I will do that. I'm a good wife. So they made that promise with all of their heart. And at last, the husband did die. So there were him stretched out in the coffin with all his relatives sitting all blood sitting around the coffin. Just before the undertaker locked the coffin, the wife stood up and said, wait a minute, I'm going to take something. So she goes, she came back with a little box. It looked like a shoebox. So she put that box in the coffin. The undertaker locked the coffin. Then after the funeral, her friends come. Her closest friends come saying, I hope you were crazy enough to put all of his money in that coffin, buried. Okay. Then the wife said, I sure did. I promised him. I'm a good Christian. I'm a good wife. I can break my promise. So I put all of his money, pack in one, put it in a coffin, and bury it down. Are you sure you're putting each cent in the coffin? Bury it. Are you dumb or what? And the wife said, yes, I did. I should have put all of the money. I transferred them to my account, and I wrote him a check, so he could bring it to his death. See? And her friend said, oh my goodness, you're such a smart person, and I know you will be the rich person now. Thank you.
Michelle's time was 2 minutes and 29 seconds. Now let's see the comments, and then I read the comments from Mrs. Agnes.
She did very well, very confident, and she mastered her story. I like it. Thank you.
And now let's welcome our third contestant, the student who passed 2010 from the nursing faculty. Please welcome Frederick Gambona.
Have you guys ever touched God? And of course one of the students stood up and he was like, have you guys ever seen the teacher's brain? And like, no, nobody answered the question. It's like, have you guys ever heard of the teacher's brain? And then everybody was still silent. Have you guys ever touched the teacher's brain? And then, yeah, nobody answered that question. Okay, let me give you the conclusion. You guys know what the conclusion is? Teachers don't have a brain. Well, we never seen God before. We never heard His voice, or we might never touch Him. But we know that He's here, and we have faith in Him, just like the Bible says. So, guys, thank you, judges, thank you all.
Country's time was 2 minutes and 44 seconds. Can I ask the comments from Miss Ivy?
I really wanted to give you a good score, but because you said teachers doesn't have a brain, it's seriously very nice story, actually.
There's a fourth contestant, a student from class of 2010, from the nursing faculty. Please welcome Agnes.
Okay, I'm just going to start with my story.
then lock it. Like,